Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this meeting of the Blairgowrie Common Good Fund Committee for the 4th of October 2021. Unfortunately, the convener is unable to be with us today, so I have been asked to step in to chair the meeting. So apart from apologies from Councillor McEwen, I don't think there's anybody else apologised. So we'll move on to the next item on the agenda, which is declarations of interest. Can I ask, do we have any declarations of interest this morning?
Deputy Convener, can I declare a non-financial interest in item 5, having been part of the steering group that came forward with the proposal?
Fine. Okay, thank you very much. So we'll move on now to item 3.1. This was the minute of the meeting of the Blairgowrie Common Good Fund of 19th of June 2019 for approval. Are we all happy to approve the minutes, please?
Agreed.
Thank you. Thank you, and we'll move on to item 3.2, which is the minute of the special meeting of the Blairgowrie Common Good Fund of the 30th of August 2021. Again, for approval. Can I ask if we're approving on that?
Agreed.
Agreed. Thank you very much. Item 4 is matters arising. Do we have any matters arising to discuss before I move on to item 5?
None for me.
Okay, I have none. None. Councillor Shires, no. Okay, so we'll move on to item 5. This was regarding the oh, hang on, my screen's gone odd now. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry about that. Slight problem. This was to do with a request from the Blairgowrie and Rattray Community Council to change the name of Riverside Park to Sir William McPherson Park in recognition of his memory and of the work he did for Blairgowrie and the community as a whole. Now, I have on my list here that Mrs. Young, who is the chair of the Blairgowrie and Rattray Community Council, was to be here to speak in support of that. Do we know if she's now online?
Unfortunately, I don't think she is in the meeting, convener.
Okay, so this was really a matter that was brought up to decide whether we were happy as the Common Good Fund to change the name to Sir William McPherson. Councillor Shires, as she said, cannot sit in on this one because she has an interest. I have no problem with the situation. Sir William McPherson was a great supporter of Blairgowrie and Rattray. He did a lot for the community, and this was decided upon by the Community Council and others with maximum support, I believe, that this will be a way of remembering his contribution to the community and a fitting memorial to him. To change the name of Riverside Park, which I don't think was a formal name for it, Riverside Park, to officially Sir William McPherson Park in his memory. Now, as I say, I have no problems with that at all. I think it's a fitting tribute to him. I met him once or twice. He was a very pleasant man to talk to. We had a lot of discussions about his involvement in the judicial side, particularly with regard to the Stephen Lawrence inquiry. But he's a very nice man, and I think this is a very fitting tribute to him. So, can I ask, do we have any objections from anyone else or any thoughts on this at all? I'll open it for comment.
Thank you, convener. I would just like to say that I wholeheartedly support the change of name, given that it's had extensive consultation in the community, and I'd like to thank Councillor Shires for her contribution and work in this regard.
I would second that. Councillor Duff, anything to add at all?
No, happy to support the proposal. Thank you.
Then that change of name is carried then, and we will officially support the change. Thank you very much. And we have one last matter, which is to deal with item 6, which is the 2021-2022 financial statement. And we have a comment from Head of Finance. I don't know if there's anybody going to comment on that at all. I mean, it hasn't really changed that much because the fund is actually in abeyance at the moment because of the amounts involved. So I don't know if anybody wants to make any comment on this, please.
Yeah, thank you, convener. I'll just run through it quickly, just for the record. So the report is for noting and provides details income and expenditure for the fund to the 30th of August 2021, the projected outturn for financial year 21-22. No change to the position previously reported to committee. The projected surplus for the year remains at £20, and the estimated fund balance at 31st of March 2022 is £20,113. I'll just add as well, to further to the query that was raised during the last committee meeting, it's been confirmed by legal colleagues that common good funds are unable to accept donations. So This is unfortunate, however, the legislation does protect the common good funds and the ring fence administered separately from council funds. Hope that helps. Happy to take any questions.
And I have the £20. Is that just interest earning on the fund balance? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that is just an estimate for interest for the year, with the rates being so low. Yeah.
Fine. Okay. Do we have any other questions on this? No. Okay. Thank you very much. And finally, do we have any other matters anybody wants to raise? Apart from that, I will close the meeting formally. No. Then everybody, thank you very much for your attendance. I'll formally close the meeting.
Thank you.
Doing this, you're welcome. Thank you very much, everybody, and thank you for your support in changing the name. That's very good. Thank you.